So I was like 12%, whatever wasn't too bad. It'd be paid off in 20 years. And plus I had already calculated like I could get it paid off by time in 7 years, by the time I'm 51, 52, and I could be fully retired. My house would be paid for, land be paid for. The taxes in South Carolina, that particular part, was only $380 a year. A freaking year. Now, so like I said, the sales representative, I could never get him on the phone. Every time I called, he was either busy, not there, whatever, and they kept wanting me to get his phone. They kept getting my phone number for him to call me back. Another red flag, right? So I'm like, Lord, that's why I kept, like, in my spirit, just it didn't feel right. I don't want y'all to go through what I went through. Please listen to me. Please, if you don't do nothing else, please listen to me. I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to get it all out. So then I by the grace of God, I just Googled attorneys in South Carolina. You just gonna keep going, okay? So I Googled this attorney in South Carolina, and her secretary or paralegal answered the phone, and I told her my situation. I said, listen, I'm thinking about buying a mobile home that's on land, it's seller financing, and the sales representative is telling me that there's no real estate attorney involved, and I'm a notary signing agent in North Carolina, and I'm pretty sure our attorney has to be involved in some kind of which way. She said, yeah, that's right. She said, let me let you speak to the attorney. And I'm like, do she charge a consultation fee? Like, no. I'm like, oh my God, this ain't nothing but God. So then she put the attorney on the phone, an actual real estate attorney, y'all. I'm telling you, this has nothing but God all day long. So then the real estate attorney gets on the phone. I'm gonna cry. This had me such an emotional up and down. Because I really was going to give these people $9,500 in the hopes of me having a house on land. That was a lot of land too. So it was over half an acre. And you may not think that's a lot, but if you know what half an acre is, or 2 acres, 3 acres, that's a lot. For me as a single woman to maintain and keep up on her own strength, that's a lot. So the attorney gets on the phone, and I'm giving her the rundown about what's going on, and she like, no. She said attorney, by law, an attorney has to be involved in all real estate transactions, even in South Carolina. That's what she said, y'all, and I knew I was not wrong. And I was just letting her, give her expertise and her experience, and still let her talk, and not trying to butt in, because I didn't want to mess up her groove and my blessing, you know what I'm saying? Because by me butting in, with my 2 cents, I was just on the phone quiet, just thanking God that, how many times can you call an attorney and the attorney don't charge you to speak to them for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So she told me, she said, an attorney is always involved in a real estate transaction, and that if you decide to go through this, she said, the way it sounds like is they're doing a contract by deed. She said it ain't nothing but like a rent to own. She said that's all that is, a rent to own. And then once it's like you paying rent, and then once you finish paying and how much they want you to pay them, then they give the deed over to you. That's what she said. And she said, and with mobile homes and land, she said especially, I would not do, she says, because you definitely need an attorney. She says, because it's a lot of things that goes on with that, the mobile home and the land. Because like I told you, when I called the tax assessor's office, the tax office, in that county, they told me that land was owned by the investor, and that the mobile home was owned by 2 individuals. Now what's up with that? Now, like, for real, like, and I wonder why the mobile home had not been purchased before now, because like I said, it was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2860. It was a double wide, so it was 4-2. I'm sorry. It had a living room and a dining room in it. No, it had a living room and a den. I'm sorry. It had a living room and a den. I've always wanted a living room and a den. I wanted it separated. And it had that in this mobile home, a living room and a den, y'all. I guess I just got caught up with, that's what I wanted. Like, if y'all can mark out what y'all really want in the house. Some people say the kitchen. Some people say this. So I've always just wanted a living room and a den. Always, always, always. So, that was a plus. So, but like the attorney told me, she's like, listen, she said, if you could get your contract from them, she said, for which I doubt they would let you get access to. She said, but if you could get your contract for them and let me review it, then that's the route you need to go. And I just kept thanking her, y'all. I just kept thanking her and praising God. But like I'm saying to y'all right now, You can, don't give up hope. You can find you a house. Own a financing, but don't jump and leap at the first opportunity you come across that seems like everything is smooth. Because had I just dropped $9,500 and made a video, who's to say within a year or two that and the tax was caught up in everything on the land. But like, and then she told me, she said, I don't know why, with me wanting to do mobile homes, I don't know why in the world I didn't think that. She said when I called one department, it was like the only way to know if those two individuals own a mobile home was to get the VIN number and take it to the DMV, because you know mobile homes are like real property, you know what I'm saying? So they're not like, you know, it's like a vehicle. And I don't know why in the dickens I did not look for the freaking VIN number. Too caught up in the sauce. Too caught up, and I don't want y'all to get too caught up and get taken advantage of, because $9,500, God knows $9,500 would have been everything to me right now. Everything. You know how much other bullcrap I could do with $9,500, but no, I'm being disciplined. I'm like, no, Nickyd, you gonna take this $9,500, you gonna get you and your children a house. You know what I'm saying? Blase, blase. You gonna show other people that they can do it too. And look, now I'm telling y'all, be cautious. Be cautious.